y'all. It's been like 3 weeks since I posted a video, and I had to go back and see what y'all wanted me to talk about. So I got a good amount of feedback from when I posted on my IG. I had asked my close friends, then I asked my like general friends on my IG what do they want to hear more of on my YouTube. So I remember someone saying healing, and I can't just make one poem about healing, or I can't just like have one discussion of healing, because there's so many things that we're healing from, so many aspects of healing that I want to touch. So I'm gonna make it a series, and I'm hoping I can like stick to my series because I got a lot going on. But hopefully every Friday y'all will see a post from me about healing. So this is the first Friday of that, and I want to speak on my parents. So as I said before, I lost my mom when I was 12. My dad, he is still living, and I hope he lives for a very long time. I pray for him every night. My mom was a very hardworking woman, very, very hardworking. And I can remember, like, she never liked that I witnessed how hard she was working. Like, she always wanted to be the mother that was there. She always wanted to be the mother that was in their children's lives, in their friends' lives. You know, like, if y'all know my mom, then y'all know, like, how comfortable she made everyone feel every time they stepped into the crib. Like, you got a plate, you got some food, you got some advice. If you needed to talk to somebody, she was there. Like, my mom was dope, like, for real. That was probably the dopest person I ever got to meet in my life. And just the way she maneuvered and moved and how she lived her life is something I always respected and always valued and admired. Like, I really hope one day, or not even one day, I hope I can live up to those, you know, how she lived and just like how free she was. Because, I don't know, I'm a free-spirited person, but how my mom like lived, it was just beautiful to witness. My dad, I love my daddy to death. Everyone knows that. I love my dad. Like, love him. And I was just sitting here. This is why I wanted to do the healing post. I was just sitting here thinking about, like, all the things my parents have done for me, or things that they did for me, to me. How they respected me, how they disrespected me. Like, things like that. These things affect a person. So I was thinking about that, and I was just like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I disrespected my daddy plenty of times after my mom passed away. I was 12 years old, y'all. I was going through hormones. I had a lot going on myself. But it took me a while to understand that, yeah, I lost my mom, but my father lost the love of his life, and that is a different type of loss. Something I never have felt, and I pray and hope I never have to feel. But yeah, I just remember I can remember so much things that my dad has done for me, like, as a kid. Like, this window is open and just let it fly. Anyway, so I gotta kill these motherfuckers. But my dad, my mom passed away. Even before my mom passed away, my mama told him to wash my hair, he would wash my hair, blow dry it, and grease myself. And I would be like, yeah, I love my washing with my daddy, because he would get it in there for real. And he'll squeeze it all tight, like, with his big hands. Like, yeah, I love my daddy. I remember when I started gymnastics, and I remember coming home, and he literally made me balance beams, like, out of wood and duct tape. He made me balance beams. Like, what? Like, my dad is really the GOAT, for real. Like, for real. He got me my first car, which I screwed up on my own. He, what's some other things my dad has done for me? He's always been there for me. Anytime I call my dad, like, he may not answer, like, the first couple times, but he gonna call me back. And if I do get to him, because that's a busy man, but if I do get to him, he'll just let me vent and just let me talk about whatever and anything. He'll give me advice if I ask for it. Sometimes he'll just listen to me, though. And that's something I always respected. Something I also always respected of my dad is, I remember he would, like, yell at me, but not even like just yell, but as a man, you just have a like, your tone of your voice is just a man. So I'd be like, dude, why? Like, not dude, but I'd be like, dad, why are you yelling at me? And he would literally, like, breathe, look at me, and lower his tone. And I always respected that of him, because it just made me think about, like, the relationships I had I've had in my past, or like relationships I want to have, and I just want a man to respect me enough not to raise his voice at me, because my dad don't even raise my voice at me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like good to know that you can go back to them and be like, this is where I want to see myself be with somebody. I always respected my dad and my mom's relationship. That was like some real life Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die. Like, they was for real in it together. Like, that shit was beautiful. That was some real love I got to witness, and I've always respected that. Like, always. I say it all the time, like, I want to love like my parents, and I'm not even playing. Like, that shit was real. Like, and I just keep thinking about, like, I can get that. It's obtainable. It's tangible, you know? Like, even though this generation makes love seem so complicated and difficult, it's really not. So yeah. But I have been disrespected by both my mom and my dad before. But these are things that you have to understand. Your parents are people too. Like, they're humans just as you are. And yes, we hold them to a higher standard because they're our parents. But they make mistakes. They have lies. They have shortcomings. They have things that don't always involve you, you know? And yeah, that's some deep stuff to think about, because it's like, you can't be mad when they project things that they didn't work through in their childhood or in their teen, like whatever they didn't work through within their self, you know? Like, you can't be mad at them for that. You can, honestly, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it, because that's something they have to heal through. That's something they have to work on. That's their responsibilities, their healing. If you take on their problems and their burdens and their, you feel me, that's just messing with you, and that's not what they wanted for you, you know? Alright, so I think this video is long enough. But that's how I feel about healing with my parents. I honestly feel like with my dad, we just had talk. Like, I just talked to him. And when I got old enough to like actually understand and actually like see where he was coming from back when I was young, and not understanding like why he did the things that he did, it's like now I do, because I'm not direct. I wasn't directly. I feel like I was thinking about the whole situation selfishly. Like I could have did this, I could have did that, but it wasn't about me. It was about family at the end of the day, and that's one thing my dad made sure was great. So I always respect him for that. But yeah, we just had a good talk, a couple of good talks, and that's what it takes sometimes, to really just talk things out with your people. Understand where they're coming from. Like, you have to understand where people are coming from. You can't just think that your person is just what's right, and what's like your thoughts and your beliefs are the ones that are right, when it's not. So yeah, this video is dumb long, so I'm gonna stop it right here. But yeah, so definitely gonna do a healing series every Friday. Catch me next Friday. I'm gonna come. I don't know, I'm gonna speak out whatever's on my heart at that time. I'm gonna speak on it. But yeah, so that's what I feel like everyone should start with, though. Healing from whatever traumatic experiences or any like heartfelt with your parents. I think I'm not making sense. Y'all just woke up, but for real, I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm not making sense, but I just woke up. Everybody texting me. But yeah, so that was that. So every Friday, just catch me. I'll talk about healing, or just, and all of this is my opinion. I did not like Google nothing. This is just me talking. Like, I didn't write nothing down. I'm really just talking to y'all. So yeah, I'm stopping for real, because it's about to be like 10 minutes.